So after posting for a month straight on social media consistently, like they say, I have it's been, I think, what, 30 days. I'm not sure when I'll post a video, but it's been a month. And so far I have gotten 121 views, 3 watch time hours, and 4 subscribers after a month of posting. Yeah, isn't that lovely? I guess it's not even, I'm just kind of pushing that to the side. For a minute, you start posting your content and you start trying to check the analytics and base it off of that, because you see that your content, or you know that your own content has so much value that you want to see it translated through the analytics, showing that people are watching your content and taking it in and stuff like that. But it's not translating on my end, because I do definitely feel like it's value in my content. I don't care what anybody else says. I don't care about the algorithm, the analytics, and none of that. None of these numbers mean anything, because I know the value that my videos have. And I just feel like that's what I need to stick with. Through posting consistently, it has definitely been a roller coaster of emotions, because you finally get to the point where you're like, okay, I'm gonna do this. After you done struggled going back and forth of saying you will and saying, I'm gonna do it, and then finally, once you get to the point where you do it, you feel like you really need to see those results, because it took a lot for you to get to that point. And then when you start looking at your videos and you see you only got 1 view or no views, that is just kind of like, wow, like, I'm doing all this and I'm not seeing the results of it. And I feel like that kind of messes with people's minds. And like I said, it's just been a roller coaster ride of emotions posting content. But no matter what, I just feel like I'm not necessarily doing it. I keep hearing, just make sure you keep going. And even if you're not doing it for nobody else, at least you're doing it for yourself and you're growing and stuff like that. So I do see the benefit of me learning about myself through posting content and just growing as a person. I'm able to grow by posting this content because I am consistently making sure I'm holding myself accountable to make sure I post on a regular basis. And I'm making sure I commit the time to be able to sit there and read and learn and grow in order for me to post the content that I'm posting. So I feel like that's a benefit. I feel like it's helping me out. And for the 4 subscribers that I have, I am so thankful for them. I'm so thankful for y'all. And the 121 views, I'm thankful for. And the 3 watch time hours, I'm thankful for that as well. Because it could be 0. You gotta look at the positive side. So I am thankful for my subscribers, thankful for my watch time hours, and thankful for my views. When you start breaking it down and you start looking at it, like when you really want to sit there and be like, okay, what's going on with this algorithm though? Like, I'm thankful for what I do have, but couldn't it be more? And I'm just like, okay, I'm not gonna get into that. But then I get into that. I'm like, it's 730 hours in a month, and I've been posting for a month. I couldn't even get 730 watch hours. I got 3, y'all, out of 730 hours in a month. That's 30 days. So if you're talking about 31 days, it's 744 hours in 31 days. I couldn't even get that. I haven't got that, shall I say. It's like, and that's just for one person. That's one person's 730 hours in a month. So if you do, everybody got 730 hours in a month. Why is that not showing on my videos? Like, why is that? No, I don't know. And then you sit there and you break it down. You're like, what's the world population? It's like 8.2 billion people in the world. And then it's like, okay, maybe the whole world ain't gonna be watching me, right? Some people. So then it's like, okay, let's just do U.S. population. And U.S. population is like 347 million people in the United States alone, or like 350 or something like that. So when you sit there and you think about that, it's like, okay, out of 350 million people, I got 121 views, y'all. And then it's like, okay, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's just crazy to think about. I'm still committed to posting. Sometimes it's just, at this point, after 30 days, I will say that I am like tired. And not so much of tired from posting. I think it's just tired from the emotions of going through this. Because the posting is not hard, it's the emotions behind it. Where it's like, why am I even doing this? Even in, it's like, God, why do you want me to? And he keep telling me just post. And I keep posting. And it's like, this is a lot. It's taking a lot. It's taking a lot for me to do it. And stay committed to it. And consistently post. Like, and then I was like, I could post once a week. But the thing is, like when I started posting for like the first week, and then it becomes where it's like, well, I don't have to post daily. I can post weekly. Like, oh, no, I could post 3 times a week. Say that. So it's like, so then you knock it down to posting 3 times a week, and then you say, oh, well, I don't have to post 3 times a week. I could post 2 times a week. So then you knock it down. Then you're like, oh, I only have to post once a week. So then you start knocking it down, and then next thing you know, you not even posting once a week. You're like, I post every other week. And then it turns into, oh, no, I just post once a month. And then, you know, it just starts declining and declining. You start talking yourself out of it. And I didn't want to do that. So that's why I made sure that I really did stay committed to consistently posting daily. Even though, like I said, it's been a lot trying to make sure I do this and stay on top of it. So, yeah, I'm just gonna keep on posting, keep on going. And the rain is stopping. It was raining so hard a minute ago. I love the rain. It's so dark and gloomy today. Thunder, lightning, and rain. I think it's beautiful. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like out of there's just certain parts of me where it's like, okay, God says just keep posting, and even if it's just for myself, then I'm fine with that. Y'all gotta excuse me, I'm very stuffy. This Texas weather is definitely, it's up and down. It got a mind of its own, and it never know what it want to do. It's raining, it's cold. Today it's cold. Yesterday it was hot. It's all over the place. It's like the weather has been crazy, and it's just messing with my system. But like I said, with the content, it's like parts of me is like, okay, keep posting, and then parts of me is like, why am I even doing this? And then you start thinking about the population and stuff. It's like this many people out here, and I'm only getting like 1 view. And then I know India is like the highest population in the world, with like 1.4, over 1.4 billion. And China comes after, closely after India with 1.4 billion. So they kind of right there together. And then third is the U.S. population, which is 350 million. That's kind of a big gap in between that 1.4 billion and 350 million. Like, my gosh, like, for U.S. to be third at 350 and India and China to be at 1.4 billion. But even with that, I'm like 300. Maybe I should start posting in India or China. I might get more views. I don't know. I am in the U.S. though. How am I post over there? I don't know. But anyway, excuse me, y'all. Yeah, I'ma just. It's been so hard. I don't know. I'm gonna keep doing what God tells me to do. I'm gonna stick to it. But my little views that I done got so far. And I'm gonna just see how it turns out. I'm gonna just keep doing it, keep showing up. And for everybody who watches, I thank y'all so much. For my subscribers, I thank y'all. And my watch time hours, I thank you. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.